Hi. Um, One little thing I have to tell you, and the state, and the government, um, and the people that, support the government. I support the government and the state too, but, I don't get one thing. Why people that support group homes, supported living, and the government and the president and the debates and all that. Why the only I support the troops. I support the president and the I support the government and all that. But one thing I don't get is why people in group homes have to pay their funding to live there, and then they get shut down most of the times with their funding because A, they don't get their transportation that they pay for, or B, they don't get their food that they pay for with their funding, or C, they don't get the room with they have to share the room of the housing when they're told that they have one space to them, but they have to share it with the other people. But when they're promised that they get a space to themselves, why? I guess my question is, why do the people in the group homes always get punished? Always get the short end of the stick? Can the state or the government or the people that support the government tell me that? Because if we're paying for transportation, then shouldn't we get transportation? If we're paying for the food, shouldn't we get the food? If we're paying for the room and board, shouldn't we get the room and board? If we're paying for the rent, shouldn't we get to live there as long as we want? If we're paying for the staffing, to do what we want, shouldn't we be asking what we want them to do? They shouldn't get the say of saying, nope, we're not going to do that. Nope, we're not going to work with you on that. Nope, we're not going to do this for you. They don't have that say since we're paying them. So, because we're giving them their checks. Because we're giving the staff their checks. We're giving the staff their money for working for us. Because we're giving a portion of their money to them for working for us. Nobody ever knows that, but it's true. So, I guess my question is, why so many people object to this and make statements of this, make regrets about this, and have regrets about this, and make a fuss about it. Why not make it right? Why not make it why not make it to the point where we can actually handle the business? Why not make it to the point where it's promised what you do for us? Why not make it to the point where it's promised that if the people in the group homes are promised for what has been promised to them, give them what they're promised. Don't take from them. Don't do things that are wrong. Don't do things that are not meant to be. I mean, why make a fuss about it? Why do things wrong? Why not do things right through the state? Why not do things right through the government? Why not do things right if it's a government home, group home? I mean, it's licensed through the group home. It's licensed through the government. Group homes are always licensed through the government. So, otherwise they won't be a licensed group home. So, I guess that's my point of view. Make it right with all the people in the group home. Or have assistance with staffing. So, thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe. Make comments if you want to make comments. Do whatever you want. That's just my opinion.